Hey lovebirds, in this video I chat with Jen from In the Bluff Beauty all about spray tans and teeth whitening. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for wedding info and tips. I'm Lexi Rabelo, and this is a little segment I like to call Weddings with Lexi. So I actually met Jen at a styled shoot in St. George, Utah. She actually did the teeth whitening and the tanning for the bride and the groom for this styled shoot, and it was amazing. I kept in contact with her, and she actually whitened my teeth and my husband's teeth for our wedding day. And I was so amazed at the process and also the results that I got. So Jen, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Jen. I am a licensed esthetician. We moved here from Idaho a few years back, so now we're Southern Utah residents. Love it. The weather is beautiful. I have been doing my business now for a year in the Bluff, and we do mobile teeth whitening and spray tans.
That's awesome. What is your favorite part of a wedding?
Seeing the bride getting ready, the anticipation and excitement. And then if I get the opportunity to see her walk down the aisle and see the groom's face, that's just, it's just so amazing.
Oh yeah.
So
what made you want to do this? What got you started?
Being a mom of 6, I needed an outlet to kind of get out, just be able to be an adult. Like I said, I'm an esthetician. Then when we moved to St. George, teeth whitening and spray tans were just my favorite. And we didn't learn teeth whitening in school, but I had a friend who was doing it back in Idaho, and I was just so interested in it. Here in Southern Utah, we get a lot of people coming from outside of this area. And so for me to also just be able to go to them and be able to do that service right before their wedding, because you can, it's not something that you have to do months in advance or anything like that. You could literally do it the day of.
Definitely. What are some common myths about teeth whitening?
It's bad for your teeth, that it doesn't work, or your teeth are going to be super sensitive afterwards. Honestly, I mean, everybody is different.
Yeah.
Some people do have a lot more sensitive teeth, but even in that case, I've had so many clients who have come in being nervous because they usually are very sensitive and not experiencing anything afterwards.
That's great.
So the way I do the teeth whitening, it's 90 minutes, and we first apply a desensitizing gel. It's all natural, and that helps to block the nerves and help with that sensitivity. We do 4 20-minute sessions with the whitening gel under our light. Some people get a little discouraged thinking that they're just going to be laying there that whole time, and you're not. So we do 20 minutes, and then we rinse and we reapply, and we do that 4 times. If you have a child at home with you, or you need to make a phone call or whatever, you can do that in between. With my technique, I actually brush it on. That actually really makes a difference with the sensitivity, where as the dentist, they use trays that actually presses the product deep into your enamel, and it just is so painful. And you get the same results as you would a dentist, because we use the same products, the same percentage of peroxide.
Definitely. That's great. I want to let everybody know listening to this that I actually got it done. I have gone to the dentist before and gotten it done, and I would always dread it because my teeth are very sensitive, and I would cry while my teeth were getting whitened. And then you did it for my wedding. It was still sensitive and it still hurt a little bit, but it was such a huge difference. And compared to the results at a dentist, I would say it was even more. I could see the difference right off the bat, which was very nice.
Some people, they just have the fear of the dentist. To be able to do this and not have to go to an actual office is so nice.
Do you have any tips for before and after teeth whitening?
Being hydrated makes a huge difference. That's probably the biggest tip. And then before. You need to not brush 4 to 6 hours before your appointment, just because when you brush, your enamel scratches up your gums, and then you have more of a chance of also experience sensitivity from that. Eat before your appointment because you can't eat for 2 hours after. You are going to want to eat a white diet for the first 24 hours. Everyone's always like, wait, what does that mean? You know, and I just tell people basically that if it's going to stain a white t-shirt, it's going to stain your teeth. And so you just want to not have that for that first 24 hours, just because we opened up those pores and they're really susceptible to staining. For a bride, I have a few different packages. If you book with another person for the teeth whitening, you save. You could do a teeth whitening party. 3 or more people who book, the bride actually gets hers for free. So that's nice. And you could do like bridesmaids, you know, mother of the bride, father of the bride. Because especially if you're having a professional photographer,
Oh, yeah.
it's definitely, you know, a necessity, I feel. For one person, it's $160. There are other services out there that don't offer longevity like I do. Compared to a dentist, you know, you're going to pay anywhere to, you know, $500 to go to a dentist to get this done.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you learned a lot about your teeth whitening options. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you again, and I'll see you next Wednesday.